Have you ever wondered how differently you'd live if you knew exactly when your time would run out? Not someday, not eventually, but a number, floating, always there, always ticking. You look into the mirror, and above your head it says, 8 years, 46 days, 2 hours, 11 minutes. What do you feel? Panic? Relief? Grief? Now look around. Your mother, 3 years. Your little sister, 29. The stranger on the train, 14 minutes. Would you ignore them? Or would you suddenly see them? Right now we walk through life like we have forever. We waste time on people who don't care. We wait for better timing, for clearer signs, for someday. But what if someday had a countdown? This idea isn't just science fiction. It's a mirror, held up to our distractions, our delay, our denial of the one thing we all share, death. But what if death wasn't hidden? What if it hovered, glowing, undeniable, above every head like a halo or a haunting? Would we finally learn how to live? Ancient Rome had a ritual. After a victorious battle, a general was paraded through the city, adored like a god. But behind him, a slave whispered in his ear, Memento Mori, remember, you must die. It was meant to humble, but more than that, it was meant to awaken, because death isn't the end. It's the sharp edge that shapes life. We act like we have infinite chances. We scroll for hours. We ghost people who love us. We put off forgiveness. We hoard words we should have said. I'm sorry. I miss you. I love you. And then one day, the countdown ends. But what if we could see it coming? Would you still wait? Or would you run to them? Say what you buried. Hold them tighter than ever before. Imagine this world. One where we don't hide from time. We see it. We feel it. We live through it. Fully aware of how fragile, how temporary, how painfully beautiful everything is. A child giggling on the sidewalk, 22 years. A man in a cafe alone, 3 days. Your best friend, 7 months. Tell me, what would you say today? There's a strange comfort in this thought too. For the anxious, the depressed, the lost, knowing exactly how much time they have might give meaning back. Structure, urgency, even peace, because the unknown can be heavier than the truth. And maybe, just maybe, that number would say, you're not done yet, there's still more to live. But this vision has a darker side. Some would obsess, others would exploit. New religions would form around long lifespans. Governments might monitor your number. Jobs might hire or fire you based on your countdown. Would love still be love if it came with a timer? Would someone still fall for you knowing you had 2 weeks left? Would you still give your heart to someone with only 1 day remaining? Or would we start to value people less because their time is short? That's the paradox. Death, when hidden, is the great equalizer, but when visible, it becomes currency, even cruelty. And yet, I still believe, this imaginary world, for all its flaws, has one sacred lesson. That time, when seen, becomes sacred. You wouldn't look at your mother the same way if you saw her number ticking. You wouldn't waste your evenings numb in front of a screen. You wouldn't carry hate like a trophy. You'd melt, you'd forgive, you'd speak, not tomorrow, now. You'd whisper, I love you at red lights. You'd cry in the middle of conversations. You'd leave the job that's killing you and chase the thing that makes your heart beat harder, because there's no time left for pretending. Truth becomes urgent when time becomes visible. Here's something I want you to really hear. Your number is already counting down, right now, this very second. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it isn't there. And if you knew it said 5 years, or 11 months, or 3 days, would this be how you'd want to be remembered? Would today be worthy of your final chapter? I know this all sounds heavy, because it is. But heaviness is not a burden. Sometimes it's what brings you back to earth. The truth is, you don't need a countdown above your head to live fully. You just need to remember that nothing is promised, that everything ends, and that you're still here, still breathing, still beating, still able to rewrite the way you live the time you have left. So do it. Forgive faster, love louder, speak braver, show up. Don't let time keep slipping through your fingers like it's infinite. It's not, and maybe that's the most beautiful part, because you're here, right now, in the middle of your countdown. So the only question left is, what will you do with it? If this video stirred something in your chest, if it brought a lump to your throat or a tear to your eye, don't brush it off. That's not just emotion. That's your soul remembering what matters. If this message meant something to you, like the video, subscribe for more journeys like this, and tell me in the comments, if you could see your countdown, what would you change today? Because maybe the number isn't visible, but the time, it's always ticking, and it's never too late to finally begin.